Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing another review on a Besnfoto Camera Backpack. But this one has a totally new design, as well as a new patent anti-gravity system, which ultimately helps reduce the weight of your gear. So let me first off by start in saying that this camera bag, for the price, you can't beat it. Especially with the new patent system they have in here, which I will go in depth about. It's honestly crazy how much weight it feels that it lifts off your back. Especially when you have all your camera gear loaded inside your bag. So, on the back of the bag, you can see right there that there is a anti-gravity system in place, and what that ultimately is just very strong elastics put in spots that it's able to reduce the weight of the bag. When you are, say, walking, it will reduce the weight and just have slight backpack movements that it feels completely different comparing to have it in a similar size backpack at the same weight. Those elastics include the ones at the bottom of the actual bag strap itself, so one at the bottom here, as well on the other side here, and then the major one, which is, you see here, these straps come inside of this back panel, and when you lift them, there is a elastic inside of this. So when there's a lot of weight and your bag comes down, this lifts up and helps reduce that weight. As well as there are other straps here with more like rubber band elastic material. Honestly, it's definitely something that you think more camera brands would think of and do, because it does reduce the weight. But that's not the only thing I like about this backpack. We're going to go into the other features that there is, and I'm going to go over the pros and cons of maybe why you should get this bag. So now we're going to go over all the pockets and organizational places there are inside this bag. First off, we're going to start off with this first pocket here. And I must say, the zippers on this bag compared to their last bag, the roll top, completely new design, so much better. These are actually like water resistant and like sealed. It's honestly fantastic. I was so excited when I saw these. Oh my lord, you don't understand. But going to this pocket here, and as you can see right here, it can't fully open because of this, which is kind of good if you have extra stuff inside. So currently, I don't have much in here, but what I usually put in is like a notebook or something of that sorts, which if I want to take notes on maybe a photo location, different times of day, whether it's blue hour, golden hour, and when to go to a certain place, of that sort. I usually keep that in this pocket here. But when you open it, there are two pockets right here, which I love. I have one for my USB Type-C cable here, as well as a Sharpie, and my iPhone cable here, as well as right now I just have some of the extra padding that comes inside the actual camera compartments. And as you can see, this is some pretty thick, dense padding, which is actually really lightweight that I really like, so that's definitely a pro. But in this compartment, there's actually there's a decent amount of space in here to put other items, which is definitely a plus compared to the last bag I reviewed. So coming off from that compartment, this top one here has a soft inliner, and what I have in here is actually a dust blower, but one they actually sent with the bag itself. It's funny because when I opened the bag, I only saw this and I didn't expect it to be in there, and I'm not even lying, I got a little rush through my heart, but it was kind of funny, and it really works very well, and I like that it has the soft plastic tip compared to the hard plastic, because if you, say, by accident hit your lens or hit something, I don't know, that it's more protected overall. So this was a good bonus for them to send. But this pocket is really soft. In here I would put, like, you can put a lens if you really wanted to, but I don't seem the need to. In here I put my phone, like my AirPods, keys, like those kind of little things in here. Quick access, soft, keeps everything, and it's padded in there, so it keeps everything nice and safe. So when you look at the sides, there are 2 pockets here on each side. 1, 2. And you would think that there are side access compartments, but they're actually not. And this is one flaw for me. I do wish one of them was a side access compartment, because this bag can only be accessed from the back. So if you're running gun, it's kind of hard to get the bag out quickly to, like, get the camera out and just shoot that photo or get the, like, video recording you'd want. But I think they're still nice because they're still organizational pockets, so that's a plus. I'm actually currently not using this one right now, because what I tend to do, I will bring a water with me, and in this side I will put my water bottle in. Like a Swell bottle, that kind of size would go in here. But inside of them, there's more additional compartments. So there's like 2 pockets inside of a pocket, which is really nice. And the one that actually I am using has my cleaning equipment. So I have a microfiber cloth, I have a lens pen, lens wipes, that sort of thing. So that's in there. And then getting to the actual back, you have to make sure you unbuckle these buckles right here, which I kind of dislike because it's like one extra step you have to do to keep going into the bag. So that is a letdown, kind of, because I just want to open it up and get it out. But one thing I do like about this back zipper, this zipper is a YKK zipper, and if you know anything about zippers and bags, that is the best brand. So I was really glad to see that they put that brand zipper on this, like, all the time used compartment. When we actually open up the back, again, there are these side things, which I will show later why they are as this way. So the bag can't fully open in the back, which can be a pro and a con if you would use the bag as to take it off and put it on your front body to take something out of it so the bag doesn't fall down. But like I said, most people probably wouldn't do that. They'd probably just put the bag down on something and then take it out. So you could, if you didn't really need these, you could just cut them, but it's there for the purpose of just keeping your bag on your body to get your camera gear. But one thing I was really surprised about this bag is that it can fit a 15-inch MacBook Pro. I was very surprised by this, and because, like, if you look at this, I would never imagine it could. Like, as soon as I opened the bag, I was like, there's no way I can fit it. And I slid it in, no problems. And it has a nice strap here. Again, elastic material. It is padded. It is very snug to the body of the bag. And it does have a suspension off the ground. So if you do happen to drop your bag down, you do know your computer will be safe in here. So that's a plus. Another thing about this bag that I like is, so the front compartment that was shown earlier, that nice and soft one, that's this right here. I don't really like that it hangs down here, but it's there, whatever. But if you don't have anything in it, it can compress, and you can put more stuff in the back if you don't really need this compartment, or if you have something small on it. And I do like that there is this shelf right here. So you can kind of put, like, if you wanted to, you could put the notebook here instead of the front. You can put whatever you pretty much want. If you want to put a sweater, or honestly, whatever it fits and whatever you need. So there is a shelf. And what usually ends up going inside of my bag is my Sony a7RIII, which will go right here with my Tamron 28-75. It fits perfectly right in this spot. And then what else I have in here is another lens, my SD cards, my batteries, a mini tripod, as well as some other accessories, more cleaning stuff, and then as well as a GoPro. Sometimes I'll put a film camera in here instead of a GoPro. With that stuff, I have filters. But another touch they added into the bag, which I really like, because the way, if you were to open it and have this on your body and just have it hang down, if this was your stomach on top of this, have it lay down, they do have these additional straps in here to make sure none of your equipment falls out. It honestly wouldn't really have a chance to, even without these, but this is another touch that helps it stay secure, and this honestly make yourself feel good that your stuff's not gonna fall out. But yeah, so as you can see, you can actually fit pretty much a lot of camera gear in here. I'm gonna talk about what you could fit. You can fit a mirrorless camera. Like I said, I have the Tamron 28-75 on there on the body itself. But if you were to take out the organizer between that lens and my filters I have in here, you could honestly put a longer lens. I'm not really sure if a regular 70-200 would fit in here because of the width of it, but not, and it might be as well a bit too long, but I'm unsure of it because I don't own one personally. But I do have my 35-1.4 in here, as well as, like I said, I can fit an 85 in here if I wanted to. There's a whole compartment here that could fit probably like a 90 mil macro or 100 mil macro that is made from pretty much every camera brand. They're about the same size, so you could fit that. But as well as like the new lenses coming out, they are very compact, so they also even could fit in here. If you have a smaller kit that's just quick and would be perfect to use this to perhaps go on a hike, if you want to go outdoors, a small little trip, not anything big, but I think this would be a perfect bag. Personally, I still miss my side compartment to access my camera gear. So I don't know if this bag will make so much into my rotation as some of my other camera bags I have. I'm not sure if it would make it in compared to my Brevity Roamer 2 or as well as my Low Pro, but I do feel like it is a great bag. The materials on it are solid. The comfort is solid. Like, you put it on and it has nice thick padding on it. Its back has this like different type of foam it has going on, and it's very comfortable. And I feel like it's a solid bag for new people into the game. You don't want to spend a lot, but you want to get your bang for your buck. And this is 100% bang for your buck. And I must say, if I were like new and I didn't have any camera bags, I'd be so excited about this bag. You pay $70, you get a bag that has already weather resistant, has great zippers, good organizational compartments. It has access, you have back access, you have all these places for a decent amount of gear, as well as it comes with a waterproof cover, so you're fine if you go outdoors or you caught in the rain in the city or wherever you are. So it has all these benefits, right? But I want to mention a couple things that you might not like over a period of time. So the one thing I don't like, and if you're like a landscape photographer or anything of this sort where you need to use a regular tripod and you don't want to hold it in your hands, you're not going to like this bag. It comes with additional straps to hold the tripod onto the bag. Except all it does is make your bag slant and just the tripod falls. Like, it's in no way a good design for a tripod. But only certain people use tripods and need to bring it with them on person to a location. So if you don't have to use a tripod, this bag will be great. But if you do use a tripod, I wouldn't recommend it because you have to hold it. That's one hand away from your camera and capturing that moment. You might be hiking or going somewhere. And I feel like it's just something, for me personally, I do not like, and I feel like for their next bags, they will probably improve on this. This is honestly the only really downside for me because all the other features they have and the new patent design are beautiful. It works great. It's such a nice material. Like, it really is. Like, I brought this bag hiking to the beach in the sand, like literally in the rain, everywhere, and you wouldn't even see it. You wouldn't even know because it's honestly great materials. Like, I'm literally scratching at it, like scratching, and you wouldn't even like tell because it's such nice materials. The materials will withstand time, for sure. The zippers, I believe that as well, compared to the older bag I reviewed. This bag will do justice for what you need, and I would say I'd recommend it to anyone to just go out and buy it. I'll leave the link in the description, but I might actually be able to get you one for free. If you watch the end of this video and see this, comment down below and let me know. I might be able to have the company send you a bag for free. But that's only if you've watched this far. If you have, thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.